I've discovered that sometimes we fail, sometimes we give up, sometimes we stay stuck, sometimes we procrastinate, sometimes we stop moving forward because we do one mistake. We forget who we are. One of the reasons I love The Lion King, because remember Simba? He goes to see his father, and his father says, Simba, remember who you are. Because at this point, Simba's a punk. He's punking out. He is. I'm not trying to be rude, but he is. You got this lion. You got this power. You come from this lineage. You come from this generation. How dare you give up? Some of y'all come from Africa. Some of you come from South America. Some of you come from Asia. Some of you come from a history and a heritage of men and women that have overcome. Why are you giving up? I'm proud of my heritage. I'm proud that I come from Africa because I come from a generation that is powerful, that can overcome anything. Went through slavery, went through challenges, went through blood, sweat, and tears, but I still shall rise. I'm sorry, I get pumped up because so many times when we deal with our cultural background, we can become like, oh, I don't know if I want to show that. I don't know if I want to be real about myself. You better show who you are because your heritage is your power. Your bloodline is your power. Do you remember who you are? Do you remember that history? Do you remember where you come from? Do you remember that you come from kings and queens? You don't come from ratchet, you come from kings and queens. Let's tweet that. You don't come from ratchet, you come from kings and queens. Kings, stand up. Queens, stand up. You're a king and a queen. And you got to remember who you are. Because so many times, it's our inability to remember who we are that causes us to have what I call imposter syndrome. I'm not good enough to be in the room. I'm not good enough to be on the campus. I'm not good enough to lead. So why am I going to give up when I look back at my history? When I look back at what I've come from? I think the problem today is we are forgetting our history. Uh-oh, Tish is going to get in this one. Have you ever done some history classes on where you come from? Have you ever understood that maybe what's on television is not a good representation of where you come from? Because so many times what's on television is eradicating the very greatness that's on the inside of you. This ain't a picture of what you are. Lazy, not intelligent, whatever else kind of stuff they try to say. No, I come from kings and queens. I come from a heritage that built pyramids in Egypt. I come from a heritage that my people, we were facing all these challenges and they wrote us off, but we rose. Not only we rose, we came to a country where they tried to put us in slavery, but we put a person in the White House. Oh, tell me about I will rise. Someone say, I will rise.